Peace and wellness to the family. Welcome, yo. I want to say, thank everybody who subscribed to my YouTube channel, man. I'm truly grateful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rocking with me, man, and we about to just really get into our creative bag and really get into the inward path and go down this path. You know, only the brave-hearted can go down this path. So I feel like everybody that's like rocking with me now, they really like genuinely see me. They see the work that I'm trying to do, and it's genuine and sincere, you know what I'm saying? And it's coming from a place of just trying to service and just coming from a place of, vulnerability, man, and letting people know like it's okay to embrace your mistakes and just evolve from that, and just their personal development, and keep using holistic living to be able to catapult your life and move you forward, and self-disciplinary science and disciplinary tactics to be able to overcome weakness and to reprogram to set us back on track. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it's all about, y'all. Peace to the family, man, to the soul family. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I got some really good things coming up, some really good high value product development, some really good high value art, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna help us change the world. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, when we doing self-work, we're changing the world. You know what I'm saying? There's a quote from Mother Teresa. She said, if everybody kept their front doorstep clean, then we could change the world. As long as everybody keeps their own, cleans their own doorstep, we can literally change the whole dynamic of the world if everybody just worried about how clean their doorstep was. It's some quote, I don't want to slaughter it, but in a sense, what she was trying to say is the real knowledge of self is you going inside of self. It's not about what you could tell me what happened 3,000 years ago. We're talking about the real self-science. Because ultimately, if we all do the individual work and the inner work, and then this world and this earth, this place we call Earth, could be such a better place. You know what I'm saying? We just got to focus on what's going on within, sit with our thoughts, put our device down, take some deep breaths, you know what I'm saying? Clear our mind, really see what's going on with our mind, put ourselves on that mental diet. Look, check this out. If y'all in the area, RDU, we got an event at Pure Soul on December 18th. I will be here at Pure Soul. I got a release on a new product that I'm doing. I got the health and beauty package. It comes in this bag. It comes with an 8-ounce sea moss, gold, 50 capsules, sea moss burdock root capsules. Boom. This right here, the sea moss and burdock root capsules. Now, this burdock root is a great blood cleanser. That's what it's most known for, is a blood cleanser. But it has such good antioxidants in it. One of the main and most powerful antioxidants that burdock root has in it is called phenolic acid. And phenolic acid can actually repair damaged cells. So like, burdock root is powerful, and then you mixing it with the sea moss. Oh man, that's a powerhouse herb to get you back on track and to get your cognitive functions going, to clean out your gut, get you energized and get you ready to come into the new year strong. And then last but not least, my hemp seed and sea moss soap comes in the package too. All natural, no chemicals, you know what I'm saying? So that product will be here on the 18th, 12 to 4, Pure Soul, Durham, North Carolina. I got it posted, and I'll put the more information down in the description. So y'all, if y'all in the area, y'all can come rock with me. I will be vending out there. I will have my herbs out there, sea moss, and I will have my books also. And just come build with me, come rock with me, talk holistics with me. Let's get into becoming a better version of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a better version of ourselves and being able to learn from our past mistakes and really start analyzing the self and really realizing, what kind of life are you living? A lot of us could be living in a life of shame or regret and not even know it. The behaviors is going, you're doing behaviors, not understanding that these behaviors are coming from a place of you living in the past and you living in the regret or shame of the decision that you made in the past. And these And some of these behaviors can carry over into future relationships. It's very important that we monitor our mind, especially now. It's becoming a creative market. For all my creators out there, now is the time. If y'all wonder if you're trying to manifest something, I know personally me, I can only go as far as my creativity takes me. I know how how wealthy I'm gonna be is gonna be determined by how creative I become. What makes me special if I'm unique? What makes you special? Say it to yourself. What makes you special is you're unique. What makes me special is I'm unique. What makes me special is also I'm able to understand how to adapt. I'm good at adapting, and I'm good at understanding that sometimes you won't think that you have everything you need. But what I do have, I can use the art of transformation to change my reality. And this is when I realized that I am an alchemist. I realized that I'm a mystic. This is something that about me that I had to accept for myself. And within being that, I had to realize that before I didn't realize that all the mental instability I was going through and the people's lives that I affected with me going through trying to figure out who I was, trying to figure out, the science of myself, trying to figure out the knowledge of myself, trying to figure out, how I'm affected by the trauma that I've been through in my life. So now I'm at a point to where now that I'm coming into knowing, coming into being, and to understand how I can just be and how being is so freeing, that I've started to understand that, hey man, a lot of these things that you might need to let go. And this is how I'm talking to myself on the mental diet. Like, what you mean might need to let go? I thought I did let them go. Well, you didn't, because honestly, the thoughts that you're having, they're coming from a place of regret. And I had to think to myself for that, because I was asked a question in a Mindfulness Monday that, a shout out to Sis Jen, she had, and she asked the question of what emotional have you been feeling the most lately? And I had to really go deep on that. And I wish I brought what I wrote so I could read it to y'all. I'll probably pick another time where I can read it to y'all so y'all can hear actually what I wrote. But I remember thinking, not really dwelling on it, but understanding that I could possibly have been living in some past regret and decisions that I made, wishing I can take things back, wondering why things went the way that they did, wondering why the things went the way that they did, and then having realizations about why they happened the way that they did. And the way that I did that is I put my device down, I sat in my thoughts, I didn't look for distractions, and I came into having realizations and self-actualizations for me to be able to understand what was going on within and what was going on then, as opposed to who I am now. But I had to sit in silence with my thoughts. Thoughts is the silent language. So I sat with my thoughts and I got the realizations. This is the work. A lot of people run from their thoughts. They always catch up with you. Anyway, so I went on a rant with that one. What I really wanted to get on here and talk about was actually, a lot of people, they don't understand it's deeper than the diet. Okay, I've been plant-based for 7 years. I have went through so many different stages of myself while changing my diet within these 7 years. Becoming plant-based totally changed the dynamic of my life. It changed my whole reality. But it's deeper than the diet. As I got more into being plant-based, I started becoming more connected with nature, having more moments with nature, understanding more of my self-awareness and my awareness and my higher consciousness elevated. My cognitive functions elevated. My neurogenesis, my brain began to produce more cells, stronger cells. My brain cells became more accurate. My neurotransmitters were clicking a lot more. I was able to retain information a lot more. My reactivity balanced out. And I'm working on my reactivity now. A lot of that has to do with the subconscious mind. You know, how you're programmed to react. If you're listening to react, or if you're listening to actually make that person feel heard and to hear them so they can feel healed, so they can be healed. That's the first time, the very second a person feel like they're being heard, they're healing. That's the first stages, making the people learning how to listen. So, and then with animal agriculture, understanding that all the damage that's going on, that's doing to the earth with animal agriculture, and how it's polluting the earth. Even right here in North Carolina, we are the nation's #1 pig farm state. You know what I'm saying? So all of that waste is spilling into the waters and all this. And this is no knock on. Don't tell me. I'm not coming at meat eaters. Okay. I'm just telling you about the future of our planet. And when you step into a phase, when you step into not a phase, when you step into a lifestyle, an embodiment, like being plant-based and vegan, you have now stepped into a place of heroism, because you're literally trying to save this place that we call Earth and become an evolved human being. Because you're doing your part. Everybody has to clean their own doorstep. Everybody has to do their part. And us, we take full accountability and responsibility and doing our part. This is when it became deeper than the diet, because I started seeing, first it was, I didn't have any Medicare. I didn't have any health care, so I was, I had to become my own healthcare system. I had to learn how to take care of myself if I wanted to survive, ultimately. And I say survive, I mean, we beefing with cancer, obesity, high blood, hypertension, you know what I'm saying? Hypoglycemia, you know what I'm saying? All these, we're beefing with we're going to war with these diseases. But on the other side, we're also going to war with the ecosystem, and Mother Nature is always going to win. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie Interstellar, but if you haven't seen Interstellar, you need to go take a look at it. Because one of the things that happened in that movie was the earth was starting to have these random dust storms to where, like, we couldn't even breathe it in. So we had to go indoors, and sometimes it would even get indoors to where people couldn't breathe and affect their lungs, and they were dying because the earth was so damaged. I don't want my kids to grow up in a damaged earth. It's deeper than the diet. Okay, it's deeper than the diet. In the movie, it shows how people couldn't even become what they wanted to become, or going getting a formal education, because they actually had to become farmers because we were running out of food. It's deeper than the diet. It's deeper. It becomes a time where, with me, I'm an entrepreneur and becoming a business owner, I started to understand and see that I was actually building a life. My business is a cause. There's a calling on my life. So therefore, why am I worrying? Why am I worrying about if I'm gonna make it as an entrepreneur? I've already made it. I was a success and made it once I had the first thought of Supreme Wellbeing, which came out of a place of speaking it into existence before I even knew that it existed. But I knew that I felt something, and I actually believe that I encountered a quantum entanglement within my business, which is why I say Supreme Wellbeing is my reason for being, because I spoke that into, I was talking to my son's mother, and she was saying something about, people not wanting to deal with me because, I didn't come around as much. I was real recluse and isolated myself. That was because I was on my plant-based journey, trying to find myself, going deep within, starting with the diet, cleaning up my gut so I can clean up my mind, my vagus nerve up to my brain, so I can get the right downloads, and my neurotransmitters can become renewed and renew my mind and shift my mindset and reality. So that's what she didn't understand. So when she said that, I took offense to it, and I look at her, I said, I don't care who messes with me, they're gonna wish that they did. God got something on my life. I looked her dead in her eyes, and I believe my vocal cords, when I spoke that, went to the end of the universe and connected with a molecule, with atoms to the end of the universe, and with the supreme consciousness. And I spoke and I manifested what I'm doing now into existence by the way that I spoke that, not even really knowing what supreme well-being was, not knowing what a step-by-step guide to self-discipline was. And at the current time, I was working on In the Sand, my novel about a soldier in the Haitian Revolution. That's what my main focus was, not even understanding that I was about to shift into a whole nother mystic way of being a healer, understanding how to use herbal medicine to be able to reconstruct the mitochondria and your DNA, to be able to strengthen your endocrine system, your limbic system. You know what I'm saying? it's incredible, y'all. So I really truly believe in that moment I had a quantum entanglement by the way that I spoke, and the way that I spoke it, I manifested something that I didn't even know that I was manifesting. It was always here in my subconscious mind, but I didn't know exact details. That's okay if you have the vision and it's not all the way clear. That's what we go day by day for, to clarify even more as we go on these stages in life. This is what it's for. The people who step into the unknown and do the things that they don't know if they're gonna work or not, those are the most people that are successful. And that's not even judging by monetary success. This is the success of within the spirit, within finding yourself and reprogramming your subconscious mind so you can trust yourself moving forward within the process of whatever it is that you do. So it's deeper than the diet, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than the diet. It's deeper than just us putting vegan food into your body. All vegan food is not healthy food. You know, the processed junk food, frozen, that still can be unhealthy. You know, this vegan plant-based lifestyle is for the ones that really want to heal inside and really want to heal the earth and really understand what it is to be an earthling and really understand what it is to be a human being and not just a human body. Okay, that's something I want to talk. I want to leave y'all with, man. It was on my heart. I wanted to talk to y'all about that real quick. I gotta get ready to go watch that new Avatar movie. You know what I'm saying? So I got to watch that 3D. I'm ready to go see that. I'm excited about that. I might do a little blog. If there's some jewels in there, man, I might have to do a little blog or something on that, man, to break it down, get it here and build with y'all a bit, man. But it's always love. It's always up with us, man. And just understand, like, y'all, the power is within. Keep working on self. Keep working that self-mastery tool. Be looking out for the links down low. Please sign up on my website. Sign in, leave your name and email. I got plenty gifts coming for y'all and plenty good high value information, links, new programs and new products that can really be beneficial for you. And honestly, a lot of my products is greatly underpriced. So take advantage. Take advantage because your health is your greatest asset. Yeah, your health and your mind is your greatest asset. You get your health right, you get your mind right. You get your mind, if your mind's right, your health is definitely right. And we're gonna have a discussion because I was talking to the guy the other day, and I believe in my theory that the mind and the spirit is intertwined. And we're gonna talk about that in a later time, why I believe this to be so. Just the way the subconscious mind works and the way we talk about the spirit and being able to get in contact with the super consciousness and such. But it's deeper than the diet, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go to my website, www.mysupremewellbeing.com. It will be in the comments below. Opt in, sign up, look at the products, but definitely sign up so I can keep y'all posted, keep y'all updated on everything I got going on. Okay, get on my newsletter. I appreciate y'all. Peace and wellness to the family.